It'll be interesting. I don't know how you
only
can
so
really
many
social
spots. You know what I mean?
distance.
Spread them out.
Yeah.
Did we start already?
We've started. We go straight into it.
We've already started.
There's no intro. This is conversation.
No, we're just hanging.
Oh,
And then we'll clip it where it feels natural.
Watch this. Ready?
okay. What?
My mom's on the show.
There you go.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Matt's mom,
Yeah.
Yes.
also known as Miss Theresa.
This is Theresa Cole, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. Look at this. What'd you bring?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Brought a couple of my new favorite story, Zen Pig,
This is
The
a
Art
wonderful
of
book.
Gratitude.
This is a wonderful book. She read this at her kindergarten's graduation, which was Victor's graduation. Thank you very much. By the way, thank you for everything this year. My mom, we were very, very lucky. We had Victor in your class, which was, it's once in a lifetime, man. Mm-hmm. It's pretty incredible.
When does a Gigi get to be her grandson's teacher?
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
Right.
We were very, very fortunate, and I know we've thanked you a lot, but again, we can't thank you enough.
You're sweet.
You're an incredible teacher. Best teacher in the world.
So what happens with Vic for next year?
So he's going to first grade?
Yeah.
Elementary school.
But he won't be with you?
No.
He'll be... Is he going to private school again? Or No. Okay. He's
Public school, here we
back
go.
into the wild.
Back into the wild,
He's
baby.
an amazing reader.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
I
did
made a
nothing.
joke with Matt because I joke with Matt like rough brotherly jokes or whatever. He's like, "Oh, Vic's on the 3rd grade reading level," and I was like, and "He's only in 5th grade." Like,
So you brought some books. By the way, yes, early childhood extraordinaire right here. So tell me, so we got Zen Pig. This was a beautiful book. I like this.
Yeah,
Didn't Bree introduce you to this book?
actually, no, someone else did, but
Okay,
my
I thought
daughter-in-law
maybe she-
did.
Approve.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this book came about, with the whole COVID-19 and kids being stressed out. But when you read through it, it's all about being thankful for the here and now and being peaceful and comfortable with yourself. And I thought, all right, I'll get it.
I like the artwork.
Totally sucked in. Yeah, the artwork is very simple. Little pig. Mm-hmm. He's
Yeah.
very zen.
has like an Asian vibe.
Yeah, no,
he's
for sure.
just really sweet, and the story is really sweet, and makes kids think about
Being here.
being
present.
here, being present. Yeah.
And what is this? We got a second book.
This one is because I had a teacher,
Okay.
and this book is very, very simple. But my class last year, the parents bought it for me, and my director had the kids read a page from it, and I did not know that they were going to do it. And then each of the parents wrote a note inside about the year and what it meant to them and their children, and so I don't know. I just thought I'd bring those.
No, I like it.
I'm surprised you still have this because everything is digital, right?
know.
Chromebooks and all that stuff.
You know
right?
what? No, there is something about being able to open a book,
Sure.
smell it, turn the pages, touch the pictures. Yeah, I'm not a big technology.
For me,
I
it's some
like
things
books.
like it's funny. I still write music,
Uh-huh.
and I can't do it like digitally. I can't do it on the tablet or anything. I
No,
have
you
to
have to
write it on a
write
notebook.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I have to feel that connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like in early childhood, it's like just the tactile, like wood blocks, real
Oh, yeah.
materials. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But
I'm
this
a
is
big
great.
hands-on kind of a learner myself.
Yeah.
So everything that I present to children is very hands-on and very playful. But anyway, the last 3 years I've taught kindergarten. I mean, I've taught kids all the way from early childhood special education to high schoolers. I did a gig for 12 years over at the Virginia Beach Tech Center High School.
We were over there recently.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We
a few
saw-
there.
Saw my old
we saw
boss,
Swanger. We
David.
saw
Yeah, David.
He was like, "How's your mom, man? That's good to see, man. You still drumming? Still got them drumsticks?" I'm like, "Yes, I do, David. Thank you very much." He always asks about you.
Yeah.
What's so crazy about that is,
Well, he was my assistant principal at Kellum when I was at Kellum High School.
yes, he was
That's
also
where I knew
he was
David
also
Kellum.
your sister's assistant
Yes,
principal at Kellum.
yes.
But high schoolers are a lot different than early childhood. They're same in some respects, but some of my high school students, they have kids that are in elementary school now.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Crazy weird.
I mean,
crazy
when was the first year in the public school system for you?
83. 1983. First job was at Cox High School.
Here
Oh,
locally,
wow.
The
Virginia Beach,
brand
Virginia,
new,
man.
yep, brand new. They had just opened their big brand new school on Great Neck Road.
And you were right there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not know that,
Yeah.
Mom.
I think the only reason I got the job was I got to coach the dance team.
Okay.
They saw that on my resume that I was a dancer at JMU, and they're like, "Oh, she can coach the dance
There
team
you go.
and
Double
be a
trouble.
special education teacher."
Right.
So
So you started in special education
I
in
did.
'83.
I did.
Wow.
83. I was definitely not a great teacher back in 1980.
Right.
Why do you say that?
I was 22. I just graduated from JMU, and some of my students were like 17, 18 years old.
Wow.
And I didn't really know what I was doing back then.
Yeah.
You know, back then they didn't have mentors or people to, guide you as a new teacher. So you
Kinda
just
just
kind of,
thrown to the wolves.
You were thrown to the wolves. Yeah.
Wow.
22 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you just think about that age for a minute. It's like 22.
I knew nothing.
That right?
I had
I mean, we're in our mid
very
30s,
little-
I still feel like I don't know anything.
I had
know
very
some
little
things, but-
experience in my field. I mean,
Right.
they didn't give you a lot of experience when you were in college. You did a practicum and you did a student teaching gig,
Right.
but that's it. And then boom,
You got 'em. Go.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
So how long were you at Cox? You're so
Cox, I was there for like 2 years, and high school was not my gig.
yeah. But
So-
special education.
Special education, 17 years. Yeah.
When I was growing up, I always it was kind of it was obviously it was in my life. You know what I mean? Seeing you and working with the kids, and I've always just admired that and all of your work with the special needs stuff. I think it's just incredible, and it takes a very very dedicated and loving individual to be in that field.
Yeah.
You know, and to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And you always have just done it so gracefully. So I was always impressed by that. Always,
really-
still impressed.
Really liked early childhood special education. I was at Centerville Elementary. I did early childhood special education, like ages 2 to 5, for young children with developmentally disabled characteristics, and that's where I really, really honed my skills in being a teacher. And the children, my colleagues, everyone had a hand in that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away. I just can't. I'm just thinking 1983.
Yeah. No. We
I
I
mean,
around.
That was 37 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
37
37
years.
years ago. That's that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long, long time
You look
ago.
good.
Thanks.
You look great.
No, but you're right. It wasn't
Excuse me.
until Matt and I joke around about it all the time. Like, it wasn't until recently that I start feeling like I have everything together, or I'm starting to get it together.
Right.
Like, now I'm working with people that I used to. When we were in high school, I'd look at like 30 and 40-year-olds, like, man, you guys are old, right? So now I'm 35 almost, and I'm working with people that are in their 40s, their 50s, and 60s. And it's funny, they tell me stories about their kids, and they're like, my kid doesn't listen to me. The relationship is like this, and I'm like, well. It's funny because I really didn't have anything together throughout 20s. Like, the 20s went by like that. Like, I remember maybe from very vividly around 11 to about, all the way from there, like, up. But the 20s, to me, is like, it went by so quick. I'm like, what did I do with that time?
Yeah.
I could have done so much. You did a lot. I did a lot of fooling around. Just, I don't know what happened. Like, it's just,
It flew by for me too, man. It flew by for me. That
'Cause you went to
I
the
was,
Marines when?
Yeah, I was. I was 18 years old when I went to join the Marine Corps. Got out when I was, late 20s.
yeah, see, I went straight to work, and that was the first time I had, like, my own money. And I guess I occupied my time blowing money like a dummy. And
Oh, dude, I didn't do anything for that decade. I got nothing to show for
I
it.
wish I would have. I'd be much further today, I guess.
I know.
But
I mean,
I had Matt in my 20s,
yeah.
okay.
early 20s, on my 24th birthday. Remember
Oh, yeah,
that
we
day?
share
Remember
birthday.
that
We
day?
share birthday.
Remember
Do I remember that day? Yeah.
Do you remember that
Not
day?
really that day,
It was a
but-
wonderful birthday gift.
Aw.
Yeah.
9:30 a.m. Right?
Yeah. 9:35.
Damn it.
Or 9:32. 9:32 maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we share a birthday. That's always fun. Everybody's so surprised whenever I talk.
Yeah.
I've been saying that my whole life. Me and my mom share a birthday.
It's right around.
Really? That's so
Is it on Mother's Day? Or
It's
was
been
it
on Mother's Day many years.
It's been on Mother's Day. Actually, the year that Matt was born, it was the day after Mother's Day. It was Monday, May 13th, and Mother's Day was Sunday, May 12th. And I'll never forget that night. My mother was here visiting.
Nana.
Went to see that movie, Amadeus.
Oh man,
Awesome
I've been telling him
movie.
to watch that movie. That's one of my
I've
favorite
never
movies.
seen Amadeus. Never seen it.
That's one of my
very
favorite
long,
movies.
very
Yeah.
long.
I got the soundtrack.
Like
So
a
you had me.
I'm
I
out
was
to here, and my mother, who was visiting, took me to the movies, and she locked the keys in the car. Okay, and I'm out to here. I'm 2 weeks overdue,
Dude, I'm ready
and
to pop.
I'm scheduled to get a not an epidural. They're going to induce me
Yeah.
the next day. So we finally, after the movie
Do you remember
let
what
sound
theater? What theater it was?
It was Pembroke. It was Pembroke Mall.
It was Pembroke Mall.
Pembroke Mall.
That's the Planet Music.
They had to call the police. I'm out to here. They had to break into the car so we could go home. And the movie wasn't even out until like midnight. So we don't even get back to my place until like 1 in the morning. And about 5:30 in the morning, boom, my water breaks. I'm in labor. I'm like, thank you, Amadeus.
Amadeus,
And Matthew Cole.
Yeah, May 13th.
I don't
That's
know why
crazy.
you haven't seen that yet as a
Yeah,
musician.
I know,
like,
right?
Oh,
I know.
wonderful.
We saw that in they came to was it the Norfolk Scope they came to, and they did it live, the whole play.
Oh,
Neat.
nice.
And that was like the first time I got the orchestra experience, and I'm like, man, that music cuts through your body.
It
like,
does.
Well, you're a musician as well.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah,
She's
I play
a
violin.
very talented
I started
violin
with
player.
violin and I gave it up. I liked it a lot. And then I just, as I got older, I stopped practicing, and I don't remember any of it now. But I played like all through middle school. I played violin.
Could you just break it out and just start playing right now? Obviously, you wouldn't.
I probably could. Yeah.
You could?
I
Oh
could.
man.
Yeah.
I remember growing up. So I was playing drums. Katie was playing woodwinds. She was playing clarinet.
Right.
And you were like, I'm going to break out the violin. We should all play together. I remember that very vividly.
Yeah.
Up in my room at 1188 H. Croft
I think
Court.
we might have even played some Christmas tunes or something.
Yeah. Good King Wenceslas or something. You know?
Dun, 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 dun.
I put like a hip hop beat on it. I was like, Katie with the clarinet, yeah. But I always thought that was so cool. I was like, come on, Mom, please play that. That's so cool. So yeah, you're very musical. We've always kind of shared that together. But so it's why we wanted to bring you on, because this is a big time for you. You've done your time in the public school system. You've done your private kindergarten gig now for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And now we're moving on to something very exciting and very different. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, I have always had this dream of having my own school, where it could be the type of school that could be done the right way, the hands-on way, the playful way. And I taught for Virginia Beach for 28 years, took a year off, taught private kindergarten for the last 3 years, and I want to do my own school, and it's happening. It's going to be happening very soon. We just found a place to lease, and
What's it called?
Cole Academy Preschool,
There you go.
and we're going to shoot for 10 kids to start. I just want it to be really small, cozy.
So you
And-
mentioned doing it the right way. Tell us what is the right way in early childhood? Like, what does that mean?
Well,
For
first
you,
of all,
for the Cole
for
Academy.
me and the Cole Academy, it means small, personal relationships, and allowing children to have that opportunity to choose what they want to be interested in. You know, with limits, of course,
Right. Sure.
and structure, because children need that, but no worksheets, nothing like that. Hands-on learning, natural, nature-inspired learning, spending a lot of time outdoors in nature. And
When I hear that, it reminds me because
do you remember when you were in my home preschool?
I do, and I'm so glad because exactly what I'm talking about. She had a in-home preschool when in Nevada, correct?
Yeah,
Fallon,
Nevada,
when
yeah.
Dad was stationed out in Fallon, and she had her own private preschool at the house. And then, I remember the graduation ceremonies and all of that. I remember
God,
the
I
kids
used to make
because I
these
was
little-
there. I was at the house,
yeah,
and these kids
yeah.
were there, and I was part of it. And I was, I'd help when I got a little older. I would help you with
Well, they only
things
had
and-
one preschool in town. We lived
Right.
in a small town
little
in Fallon,
baby town.
Nevada.
Yeah, Fallon, Nevada.
There was one, and it was full. And then the base daycare, the
Full.
early learning center, was full. So I had Matt, and I got three. There were three other little boys. Remember?
I remember the house vividly.
Yeah. We lived in this little ranch house. And tumbleweeds in the backyard.
That's cool.
It was the desert, like for real, the
big
desert.
pit for like the kids would go up there. We'd dig in the dirt,
Yeah, sand, and it was awesome.
make mud pies, and yeah.
So I feel like maybe you got a taste of that back then, and it must be nice knowing that you're going to control the curriculum. You're going to control all of it, and and do it the way best it represents you and your philosophy on teaching children. So that's very exciting. It's very exciting. But when I hear you talk about how it's going to be in my studies in early childhood, it just reminds me of the very first kindergarten and like what that was.
Yeah, Maria Montessori and just that hands-on
learning through play and hands-on learning, holistic kind of stuff.
So
that's what I hear.
I just went out to the place today to. We're supposed to meet our contractor there, who's going to be doing some work, and
this is very exciting.
It's just wide open.
Right.
So I'm just envisioning. Okay, this is where the sand table's going to be. This is where the block building area is going to be. This is where the nature blocks are going to be. This is where the art corner is going to be. This is where the dramatic play is going to be. If they want to make a pizza restaurant, they can make a pizza restaurant. They want to have a florist shop, they can learn about floral design.
Right.
They want to play doctor or pet vet, they can do it in that creative corner. So I just, walking into that empty space today just got me really excited.
Oh, man.
Really excited.
We know that feeling.
I know you know that
feeling. We know that feeling. It's
following your dream.
Yeah,
I mean,
and finally getting to do it. It's very
getting to do it.
Well, I think the important thing is for people to realize that you can do it. It's just you're the one stopping yourself really more than anything.
Do you know that is so true?
It's like we talked about. If you think back to when we started, it's like we could have done this sooner. It's just you're always worried about failing, and you're kind of trying to find a balance of when you're going to be ready. And it's like you're ready right now. Like just go do it. Like I feel like once you were given the dream, you were given that for a reason. It was for you to do it.
Right.
Like it was given to you because you're the one that's going to do it.
Have you ever seen that book? What do you do with a chance?
No,
it's a children's book.
Yeah, of course.
You know
it. Yeah, you've read
children's
it to me.
book, and it's about this little child who a little chance flickers by, and he's not quite sure if he should take it or not. So it goes away, then it comes back again, and he doesn't grab it. And then finally in the end, this little child, he grabs that chance and he takes it. That's kind of how I feel about this. I'm going to be 60 years old next year. And I'm like, what am I waiting for?
Yeah.
What am I waiting for? Well, it's like when I went out on a limb and I started Renegades cheerleading.
Yes.
18 years ago, I started Renegades cheerleading. Didn't have a place. And then I had an opportunity several years ago to get my own place. I had an opportunity to buy some used equipment.
And you just did it.
And I just did it. And I was scared. And it was scary.
Yeah.
But gosh, you got to go for it.
18 years.
Yeah.
That's
You
another
gotta
one.
go
Renegade Cheerleading Association, man. RCA has been a huge part of your life. My wife's life.
Yeah.
My life. Katie's life.
Dad's life.
Dad's
Yeah.
life. Everybody's lives affected.
Inflicted by
But
that.
that's another thing to celebrate. I mean, 18 years, that's crazy to think about, too.
That's a long time to
I
be
feel
in
like it
business.
hasn't been that long with RCA, but when you
It has,
18,
yeah.
I haven't been in
this
it.
year
Yeah, I
it's
haven't been
gonna
running
be
the damn thing. But
the 18th,
I'm sure it's felt like 18 for you at some point.
Yeah.
But I'm
Taking
so
a
excited.
chance.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you guys. You too.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'm
Mom.
very proud of you. You just seeing your studio and being here and I watch your podcast.
Yeah.
And
She always every time I go to see her, she'll make a little comment. I'm like, did you watch the show?
I
That was like
like-
towards the end of the show.
because as a mother, you worry about your kids. You worry about them growing up, making good decisions, being responsible. And so I see you guys and I watch you together and you talking about your past, and it makes me feel good. Like you guys, you turned out okay.
We have a
Yeah.
comfortable like yin and yang type of thing as far as our personality types. It works
Right.
out. It works real great negotiating with people.
I bet it does.
It all depends, man.
Yeah.
Who's taking the lead today, man?
Yeah, because Matt has the bubbly, hey guys, how you doing or whatever,
Right.
and he gets him and he's like, all right, so
Right.
here's the price.
Yeah. So you're the more serious. Okay.
Yeah. I get in there and make everybody feel good. And then Tony comes with realness.
So what are you gonna pay?
Yeah.
No, but that's
Well, thanks for saying that, Mom. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. You
Appreciate
guys are
that.
good guys.
I
trying.
cannot wait. I cannot wait for your school. I mean, it's been so long. I mean, you've been talking about this for years and years and years, and to finally
Right.
see it, you're right at the cusp, man. We're about to round that corner.
Well, it took a lot of time to get. It's going to be it's a 501c3, so it's a
Okay, yeah.
nonprofit, not-for-profit education facility, and that in and of itself was a really arduous process.
Yeah.
To get that, they don't just give those out.
Sure.
right.
But I'm looking forward to making the difference in more children's lives,
Yeah.
and in a different venue. I love teaching private kindergarten. I would love
That's been a
to
great
include
experience.
private kindergarten in my curriculum eventually, because I do love teaching reading. But we'll see what happens. So
You start with 10 kids?
yeah,
It's exciting that you're starting now because I worked with some. I remember one guy specifically. He was talking about filing for Social Security, and I'm at that age where I'm going to start doing it. And he says, "I wish I would have opened up a motorcycle shop." I said, "What, are you dead? Like I don't
like-
understand. What do you mean you wish?"
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, "The worst that's going to happen is you'll lose money. Money comes and goes. Money doesn't exist. It's
Right.
you'll
Right.
get money back."
right.
Yeah.
I was like, "Don't say you wish. Go do it. Go open your
Right.
motorcycle shop now more than ever.
You
Like
can't take it with you.
yeah, just,
can't.
just do it. And if you fail, so what? Like, you know what's beautiful
Right.
about this country? They have a thing called bankruptcy. You can restructure. You can go, like,
Hello?
what are we really talking about
Yeah.
here?
I know.
Go chase your dream, and if it fails, it fails. So what? Like,
At least
Yeah.
you said you tried.
you tried.
Right.
You tried.
man.
Right.
That's what scared me. I'm like, I'm not going to be on my deathbed one day wondering, what if I would have opened up a business? What if I would have tried it? Like, and now we have kids, and we're like, we have to do something for the kids to show them it's possible.
Right.
That's
I'd
right.
hate for my kids to live in a world where they think the only option is to be an employee. Like I want,
Right.
if that's what you want, that's awesome. Just have
Right.
a plan.
Right.
I told Matt, I'm not going to force my kids to go to college or to have any specific thing that I want for them. I want them to just have a plan. If you want to go to college, that's great. Go to
Right.
college. You better be the best.
Right.
If you don't want to go to college, you want to be a hairdresser or a game designer,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
Go do that. You better be the best.
Right.
I'm not going to give you funnel in what
So
I think. for
many opportunities for kids. There's so much out there, and
Well, you
I'm
remember
glad
when we
to
were
hear that.
remember when we were growing up, like at least in my house, playing video games was like the like it was like, why are you on the game so much? My dad was like, get off the game.
oh yes,
But now
yes.
now it's a real like it's a career path.
yeah,
Like now it's
Yeah.
a viable career where these kids
Right.
had figured it out and they become minor celebrities.
right,
So now more than ever, technology has made it to where you can be whatever you want. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
Right.
You could
Like
do
even
something.
geography is not an excuse. It used to be, well, in Virginia, there's not many opportunities. Like you do whatever you want.
Well, you know what's really, I think, encouraging is that we as adults in children's lives can show children that the possibilities are endless. And when you can find something that you truly love and enjoy doing, then it's not really work. It's
exactly
more
right. Yeah.
of your passion. And I feel that way.
gives you
That way
purpose.
about education is, you know, some people are teachers and they're wonderful. But when you truly love what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like fun. And that's what I want to do.
Well, that's what you have done your whole career, because I always just hear it from you. She's always calling me and going, you wait till you see what I'm doing on Tuesday. You know what I mean? It's like, wait till you should see this cooking project. Oh, it's going to be so fun. and that has never like waned with you ever. I feel like
Well, I don't know. The
Well-
virtual learning for the
Okay,
last
for
3
recently,
months,
yeah, sure.
that was challenging. But you know, that too presented challenge for me. And I got really good at doing Zoom
Yes, you
meetings.
did. Yes, you did.
And using my screen and getting all my resources.
Well, you went and bought
I
a
got
killer
a
top-down.
document camera,
Yeah.
so they
Okay.
could see my old lady
Yeah.
hands, and I'd be like this. I would be like, "Okay, boys and girls, yep. Look at Miss Teresa's old lady hands. There they
Yeah.
are. Okay, we're going to count by tens. We're going to count these dimes. 10,
Oh, wow.
20. Ooh, look at that big wrinkle. That's huge. So
No,
yeah,
I
but
came over that day and you were like, I gotta show you something.
That
I was like,
really cool.
okay, what? She was like, check the camera out, look at this. And she's got it on. She's like, look at this. I'm looking at, and it was very cool.
It's like the
Kids
modern
loved
day
it.
projector. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
With the
remember?
clear film?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. My goodness.
Oh, man.
Well,
funny.
we're so excited for you, Mom.
Thank you.
We're so
Thank
excited,
you,
and we cannot
boys.
wait to see what comes next.
Well,
I just wish you knew somebody that could make you some killer video marketing content for your school.
Yeah,
Grand
hey.
opening.
I don't know.
Grand opening party.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
cocktails
so
at the
real
Cole
quick, so-
Academy.
Yes,
So, but how's that going to look like with this whole COVID thing? So you're going to open.
So hopefully,
what's the
all right,
plan?
all right, so the plan is because it's small. There's only 10 kids. I have 2,100 square feet. It's huge.
Big.
It's for 10 kids.
Right.
There will be plenty of areas. We can do it. We can keep everybody safe and happy.
Yeah.
I like how you say that. We can do it.
We can.
We
We
can
can
do
do it. We,
Yeah.
we just have to think creatively and, clean things.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the world we live in now. At least
But
for-
hopefully, fall.
Good.
We're shooting for fall. We're hopefully getting done with renovations end of July, 1st of August.
Good.
Get in there, get everything set up, and then start, marketing small. Like I said, 10 legacy children. 10. We're only accepting 10.
The very first 10 of the
Yeah.
Gold Academy.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah,
be cool here in
it'll
about
be
10
really,
years.
It'll be really cool.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah. I
Thanks
love
for
you.
having me.
I love you so
I love
much.
you too.
Thank you so much.
And I love you too, Tony.
Aw.
I love you too.
So we always end it a certain way. Do we want to? Why don't we add?
You've seen it?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
So
I'll
what do I
say
do?
I'll say my name, then Tony will say his name.
No. We'll say Matt, and then we'll go in order.
Okay, yeah. I'm Matt. I'm Frank. I'm Tony. And then you say.
And then we'll do like
and
this.
then we'll do a fist bump.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm Matt,
I'm Theresa.
This is Tony.
and this is the Tsunami Podcast. Fist bump.
Perfect.
That was fun.